excuse me if I got like broccoli in my teeth or a banana in my teeth. I don't know what's in my teeth, but I haven't been going live a lot, and I just got done working out, and I was just thinking about something that is very, very important because I seen a comment. Somebody said they got like a 720 credit score and they just got the Destiny credit card. I think they said they offered them like a 500 credit limit, and they paid like a $129 annual fee, or a fee in general. And I just want to come on here to tell y'all, we need to set certain standards. Like, certain things should be acceptable at certain levels, but once you get to a certain levels, you just can't deal with certain things, especially when it come down to your credit. So like the Destiny credit card, that's not meant, like, I wouldn't get the Destiny credit card even if I had bad credit, honestly, because of that annual fee, or just a maintenance fee. Some of these credit cards got maintenance fees. So when you had a 720 credit score, you should just be getting certain credit cards. Like, none of your credit cards should have an annual fee unless you're getting something with like the TSA pre-check, or like my Delta American Express credit card with a $99 annual fee. Like, I don't even like paying that. Like, you know what I mean? But when you have a certain type of credit score, it's just certain things like you shouldn't be dealing with. You know what I mean? And I think it come down to setting standards, seriously, saying, okay, I'm at this level, I need this. If you can't give me this, then I don't want it. Like, you know what I mean? So like, say if you were to pre-qualify for a credit card and you got a 720 credit score, and you already got other credit cards, your minimum credit card may be $1,500, but your highest credit card may be $10,000. You should not be trying to get another credit card that got a horrible annual fee, or any annual fee at all. You should not get a credit card that's not offering you any type of cash back. And you should not get a credit card that's going to give like $1,000 limit or $2,000 limit, because you already got $10,000 credit cards. You need them to be at like at least $5,000 and up. And they need to give you like, you know, at least 2% cash back or 5% cash back. You need to be able to get a lot, because that's where you at in terms of your credit score. For somebody to get a Destiny credit card, that's for somebody that's totally desperate. They don't want to, and I'm just speaking honesty. Like, when don't watch my videos, y'all not gonna let me be honest, because I don't want to sugarcoat nothing no more in my life. I think I'm past like the sugarcoating. If you get a Destiny credit card, you're desperate. Especially if they're giving you an annual fee, because why would you go get a credit card with a high annual fee when you can get you a secure credit card that's going to graduate, which means you can put $200 down, in about 6 to 7 months you can be at $2,000 with no annual fee, plus you can build with that company. With a Destiny credit card, that's not a credit card you're going to build with. That's not a credit card you're going to add your kids on as an authorized user. That's not a credit card that you're going to have for an extended period of time. So when you get certain credit cards like that, I think of you as being desperate. Seriously. And I hate to see that for people that contact me or anybody. When I make certain videos about credit cards, I just put it out there, and then I like sneak diss them. Like I made a video about the Verve credit card. Like, oh, have y'all got the Verve in the mail? You know, saying they pre-qualified you for it. And then I sneak dissed them by telling y'all all the fees that they have, which means that you guys are going to look at that like, you know what? I should not get it. But some people still go and get it because I think it's out of desperation. And some people say, well, I got that just to build my credit. I had no other choice. You did have a choice, because like I said, you can go with like a Capital One. You can go with whatever credit union that you with. You can go with Discover. You can go with Navy Federal Secured, and you'll be better off than getting those credit cards that's going to give you that $10 a month annual fee. Like, you know what I mean? I just think that when you guys get your credit to a certain level, you need to be kind of bougie in a way and have a standard saying, I'm not accepting this. I understand you pre-qualified me for this credit card, but I'm not paying you an annual fee. And on top of that, I don't like the limit that you gave me, so I don't want it. Don't just be like, you know what? They gave it to me, let me go ahead and take it, because I just think that's being desperate. Like, seriously, when we get to a certain level, we need to accept certain things, and we need to be able to say no to certain things. And that's something that I am doing like throughout my whole life. Like, certain things I just cannot accept right now, certain things I just cannot deal with. Like, I have some people honestly that talk to me, and they like, oh, well, I had to file bankruptcy, and now I found bankruptcy. I know I had it on there for 5 years, but I'm scared to buy a house. I'm scared to do this. I'm scared to do that. And it's like, I can't spend a lot of time with you because it's like a mental thing. It's out of desperation. Like people, they don't look at the future. Like I think honestly I'm at the point right now I just cannot deal with certain things, to be honest. And I think that everybody should be at that place where it's like no excuses, you know what I mean? So if you guys have a decent credit score, you already have certain credit cards, stop going with those credit cards that's not good for you. Stop going to those credit cards that's not going to boost your credit score up for the long run. Don't go for those credit cards that you're not going to keep for a long time. Try to go with credit cards that's like they're going to give you cash back. Maybe they're going to give you a bonus to sign up. Plus you can with credit cards that's going to keep increasing your limit. Credit cards you can add your kids on as an authorized user. I told you I seen somebody with a credit card from 97 and I'm like, dude, I was like 6 years old in 97. And that is a long time. Those are the kind of credit cards you want. It was a Discover credit card. Try to get you some credit cards that's going to be here for a while. Stop just getting these quick fixes. Like I can understand like you know, getting itself temporarily, maybe certain kickoff accounts, like I told y'all, the $10 per month installment account, certain accounts like that, that's not going to break your pockets because you're not paying a lot of fees. Certain accounts like that temporarily, but once you start getting credit cards, you can't go backwards and get those type of credit cards. Once you get that added to your credit reports and you start getting approved for credit cards, now you like, ooh, I got $1,000 limit. Now I started from nothing. At first I couldn't get a credit card. Now I got $1,000 limit. You need to try to keep going up and up and up and increase what you're actually getting. Do not go backwards and say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get a $300 credit card. No, 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 no. Once somebody give you a $1,000 credit card, you need to try to up that. You need to be trying to elevate yourself. And like I said too, where I'm at with my credit personally, I'm not accepting no credit card that's not giving me cash back. I'm not accepting no credit card that's not giving me 0% APR for a certain extended period of time, and I'm not accepting a credit card that have a crazy annual fee. Like where I'm at right now, I'm not dealing with that, you know. And I want you guys to be on that type of level too. I know I talk about a lot of different credit cards, but these credit cards not for everybody. It's just a video out there so that people can see like what's out there. But if you like, some people, I tell people like with the kickoff, I say, okay, it can help you build your credit, but if you already got a 620 credit score, don't get the kickoff. That's not going to help you. You need to get certain things. You need to make sure all your accounts deleted that's negative. You need to make sure you got the balance low on your credit cards that you already have. You know, you have to be worried about, you need just to try to do other things. Some people just trying to get all these credit cards and they dealing with bull crap instead of elevating and fixing the other, you know, the surface stuff, basically the stuff that's really going to help you, like your utilization, paying your credit cards on time, you know, those different things, making sure our negative accounts are gone. If you got a bankruptcy, get that thing deleted. You got charge off collections, get all those different things deleted. Stop trying to just keep adding accounts and you're staying stagnant or you actually going backwards. We need to be thinking forward. We need to be thinking about what's next. Like, I hope you guys honestly receive this and be like, okay, I just got some credit cards. Let me just calm down. Let me let these get old. Let me wait 6 months to a year. Keep my utilization low. Let me make sure all my negative accounts are gone. Let my credit score go really high. And then let me apply for more credit cards. Some people, they go ahead and apply for credit cards and they got poor utilization at the time. They still got negative accounts and they're not paying on their credit cards on time. And that's just desperation to me. Like, fix your credit the best way you can, you know, making sure you get as many negative accounts as you can off. Make sure the last time you got some credit cards was 6 months or even a year if you can wait. And make sure just your utilization is very, very low. Nobody's going to want to give you a high limit credit card. If you have credit cards that have higher limits and you still have a balance on it, you're going to be getting denied. And then you're going to start getting all these inquiries. You're going to start going backwards, you guys. So just make sure that you have a standard, you know what your standard is, and you stick to it, and you don't be desperate. Like, seriously, don't be desperate. So like I told myself, okay, I'm not applying for any credit cards until November. My goal was to have all my credit cards completely paid off by November, and at that time I would apply for more credit cards. But right now I'm at the point where I have 0% APR credit cards where they technically not due until next year. But I told myself, hey, before you get more credit cards, because I want to get more credit cards, let's have all these paid off. Let's let all of our credit cards get old, because I'll be at about a year then. I'm like, let me wait my year, and then I can be able to go to the next level with credit. And that's how you guys are going to be able to get those higher limit credit cards and be able to get more. But I could technically just keep my 0% APR credit cards, keep a balance on them, but I'm not going to get the most, if y'all know what I mean. I'm not going to be able to get certain credit cards, or I'm not going to be able to get the highest limit that I will want, or you know, my credit score is not going to be the best. But if I pay everything off, make sure everything is good, and then I say, okay, I'm at this level, now it's time for me to get more credit cards, I'm going to be better off, and I'm not going to be desperate in a sense. Like, okay, you gave me $10,000, like, no, you were going for 20, like, you need to get 20, you know what I mean? Like, I just want us to like have a standard. So if you already got $500 credit cards, you don't need no more $500 credit cards. You need to be going with at least $1,000, $2,000, maybe $3,000 and up. Like, you need to have that. Like, you need to be elevating yourself basically. So just figure out where you're at, and then say, okay, my goal is to get this now. My goal is to get that. Like, I remember, let me give you an example, and then I got a goal of elevation. I remember when I was 16, I started working. I think I got paid like $6 an hour or something like that. 6 something an hour, $6.55 or something. I was working at the movies, and I was like, wow, I'm getting paid. This is amazing. But then when I was like, okay, this is fine. I found out that this is not no money. I realized I was running through the money. I said, okay, I need to get a better job. So then I started working at the bank as a co-op teller. I heard you just need 6 months of cash handling experience, basically handling cash for 6 months, and you can get hired at a bank. And I said, okay, that's the next level for me. And then I think when I went to the bank, I think I was at like $8, and I'm like, oh, I'm doing better. And then after that, I realized, oh, listen, you know, all the other tellers here getting paid more than you, right? Like, it's like, wait, what? It's more to it? And then I just kept elevating. It's like, okay, now I'm at $9. Now I'm at $10. Now that I'm extra older, it's like a standard is here now. Like, I would never want to stay at that $9, $10, whatever. You know, that's when I was a young girl. Like, I need to be at a certain level, and that's how we need to look at our credit. Like, it's okay to start off with $200, $300 credit cards, because like I said, I messed up my credit plenty of times. I had to start there, but that's not where I'm going to stay. Like, I can't stay there. Same thing with grades. You're like my daughter, one of my daughters in the 1st grade right now. She can't stay in the 1st grade. You need to go to the 2nd grade. And how I teach my kids is, you need to test 2 to 3 years ahead. You need to push for more. I teach them that now. Even my daughter that's 14, okay, you got this amount of money in the bank, but you need to save more. You know, you need to have more. You need to be more. It's the same thing that we need to look at with our credit. But definitely hi to everybody. I hope that you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys like take this message and really set, like, write out your goals and say, okay, I got a $1,000 credit card. I'm gonna really push until I'm gonna pay off all my credit cards. I'm gonna just push because I want to get me a $3,000 credit card, or I want to get a $5,000 credit card. Ooh, can I get a bonus? Like, when I sign for the credit card, can I get a $200 bonus? Can I get a credit card that got a 0% APR so I can do a balance transfer, or, you know, whatever the case may be? Like, you need to just set certain goals. You know, just write them down, look at them every day, and don't settle. Like, say, okay, this is the goal, and you keep pushing until you get to that goal. And once you get to that goal, you're like, dang, I finally got a $5,000 credit card. Now it's like, okay, I got 5,000. I want 10 now. Okay, what I need to do to get 10? Okay, I'm gonna wait a year. I'm gonna pay off all my credit cards, make sure everything deleted. You can't see a bankruptcy, you can't see anything. And then in a year, you go ahead and keep working, and you figure out which credit cards can possibly give you a $10,000 limit, and only deal with those. You're not finna get a $10,000 limit, like I said, from Discover. You're not finna get that from Credit One Bank. So these are credit cards you're not finna apply for. You know what I mean? Those are going backwards. You need to figure out which credit cards give you the higher limit, and you need to focus on that. But you got to set targets, and you have to make sure that you guys are hitting it. But I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you all soon.